OpenAI just announced their very own agent builder. That to compete with N8N, Zapier, and all those other no-code builders. But this one is integrated directly into ChatGPT, so it's super nice. But in this video, we'll just be walking through just how to get started on the new agent platform, how to deploy your first agent, and how to use the widgets and all the other cool features that are unique to the OpenAI platform. So let's get started here. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do is you're going to search for the agent builder in the OpenAI. It'll have you go through a couple little setup parts, but once you're into that, you're all set and you're ready to go. And then you get into this dashboard like you're looking at right here. You got chat, agent builder, audio assistant, images, assistants. Also, all of your stuff that you need for your automation will be right here. But basically what you'll do is hit create workflow. You go into your workflow right here and you basically start with this little node right here. You got the start and then you have your agent. On the left here, we have the core tools. You got the agent, the end, and the notes. So notes so you can like note what's going on in this agent. Then you have your file research, your guardrails, your MCP, if else, like the thing that splits it off. You got the while, which will loop things. And then this is to wait for your approval. How it goes is we have the start node right here, and you can add your stated variables, whether or not that's number, Boolean, or object, or list. You can go through any of these variables to start your agent, but where the magic starts to happen is right here in the agent. So first of all is you can name your agent. So we're gonna do an example here, and we're gonna do a web scraper. So we're gonna type in web scraper, right? We got the instructions for the LLM. We got you are a very helpful assistant. We'll go into that in a second. One thing I do like to do is include the chat history, so it can kind of know what my chat knows already about me. You can adjust your models, so there's a million different models. We're just gonna stick with this one. We got our reasoning effort. You can adjust this to low, minimum, high. So this is how you can add your tools right here. You can do the web search, file search, all sorts of different tools that are helpful with your agent. And then we can go to right here, and this is our output format. And here's what's unique right here is the widget. So this is a new little widget part, which is pretty cool that you can use. In the tools, if you do the web search, for example, it lets you pick kind of exactly where you get your information, which is like super convenient. So if you wanted to do just government domains or certain things, then you can just pick that. You can also pick which country you're doing it. I'm gonna do United States. You can pick which state it is, which city, time zone, then you have your search context size. So I'm just gonna do this, tool choice. We got auto, you can let it do however you want it. And then we got more settings down here. But now I'm gonna prompt my assistant. I basically want them to be targeting swim coaches for university students. We have this tool that we're selling that helps with swimming lanes for student athletes and just kind of swimming athletes in general. And so we're gonna target some swimming coaches because they have funding from schools and lots of swimmers. So that's what we're targeting in our agent right here. So our assistant is, we're gonna say, you are a helpful agent that will scrape university websites. Okay, so we have our instructions right here for our chat agent, and then we're also going to be adding the output format we want in a widget. So we're gonna add a widget right here, and you can upload it directly, or you can go to create, and it has its own create widget studio, which is super nice. We're gonna type exactly what we want. Can you make a widget that will display all the information gathered? Now it says it's spinning up Sandbox, and it'll be generating my widget directly, and I don't even have to deal with it. This is the part that's super cool, is it basically will generate, it's almost like a visual aspect to this agent so that it's not just numbers and letters. This is definitely something that's not normal and it's more unique, and so I'm really excited to try this out more. You also have a section where you can do new widgets. You have the gallery, components, and icons. All you can go through, you can enable all these icons. This is all for the visual aspect of it. It's not like totally functional, but like these things you can add. Components, this is where things get a little more complicated. You can have buttons and date pickers, select all these options. And then here's a gallery of good options that you can pick. Wow, super interesting actually. All right, and then we got our download right here. We're gonna put that into our file right here, upload our file, throw that in there. And there we go, we have our preview right there, perfect. Then once you've added your widget and you've added your instructions, you can go into the preview section. Then it'll bring you into this workflow window and you can see just how well your agent works. So you could say like, run the work. Then it'll run through the web scraper and it'll do all that scraping for me. so that I don't have to do anything. It's running through, it's scraping the web, searching, and doing all the work for me so that I could find these leads and I don't have to actually like do anything, but then they'll just be provided for me from this agent. We'll just let it go and I'll show you the widget result. All right, we just got our result. And so it looks like right here, this is our result. And this is exactly the widget I prompted for it. So now we have all the information of all the head swimming people of the state of Utah. And now you can basically contact all these people. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Then from there, you'll just use the ChatGPT, enable it with your product. So you can either do the workflow ID, or you can add the domain into ChatGPT, or you can copy this whole Python prompt for the agent's SDK, however you want to employ it into your product. But now your agent is ready. And I know this is a super simple agent, but this is just goes to show kind of what the power is with this new function with ChatGPT with the agent builder in OpenAI. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. We're making a full tutorial on how to do this. All the content is completely free. All I ask is you to like and subscribe. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Peace.